A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I seek refuge in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from shaitan or Satan the outcast. I begin with the name of God Almighty, who is always most gracious and most merciful to all of His creations without exceptions. My dearest beloved brothers and sisters in Al-Islam, I greet you with the beautiful salutation, the salutation of paradise, the salutation of peace and happiness that brings comfort to the heart, the most used salutation in the world today. And that salutation is Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May the peace and blessings of the Master Creator of the heavens and the universe be showered upon all of us, InshaAllah. My dearest beloved brothers and sisters, today we deal with a beautiful topic that is headlined Before Time Runs Out. You know, we have limited time on this earth. And as the clock ticks, we are that tick closer to the grave. Every minute that passes by, it's closer to the grave. But we don't realize it until that time comes and old age steps in. Then we start to realize and ponder and think, where has all the time gone? Before time runs out. Man is on trial in this world. Here, everyone is being tested. Make no mistakes about it. We are all being tested. If one acts rightly, one will succeed in the trials of life. Neglect of the task that lies before one is tantamount to failure. If we neglect all the tasks that we are supposed to do, we will certainly fail. Those who do not strive to succeed in the trial of life are doomed to failure, whether they like it or you don't like it. Man can be likened, let's do an equivalent, a parallel. Man can be likened to an ice vendor, one who sells ice. In this respect, one whose ice is continually melting, like your time is ticking, the ice is melting, like an ice vendor, who has to sell his merchandise before it all dissolves. He has a limited time because he's dealing with ice and it's melting. If he delays in selling the ice, then he will have nothing left to sell. His capital and his profits will have vanished into thin air. This same principle applies to the life of man. Man is rapidly moving towards a sorry end, and that's the grave. Is the grave the goal of life? No, the grave is not the goal of life, but that's where we're all heading to. There is only one thing he can do to avoid disaster, and that is to put the time he has been allotted on earth to the best possible use. A successful ice vendor is one who sells his ice before it has all dissolved. Similarly, a successful person is one who puts his life to good use before it ends. So there is the correlation, and prepares for the life to come before it is upon him. The ice vendor, he has a limited time, the ice is melting, and he has to sell to make a profit. Similar with man, we've been given a certain amount of time to utilize wisely before it comes to an end. So within that short allotted time, then we have to utilize it to our benefit or to our detriment. You decide. You have the power in your hands. You're the master. You have been given that special gift. Utilize it wisely. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of us with goodness, InshaAllah, and may He guide us to what is right and keep us away from what is wrong, InshaAllah, so that we can benefit in this life, so that we can enjoy the hereafter, InshaAllah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.